it is coming down to the wire. There are 2 weeks left, so I'm sharing some late night painting with somewhat okay lighting. This is one of the pieces for the challenge with Livingston, where we are supposed to create 10 pieces in a series. Not sure if I'm going to make it to 10 pieces, but I know I'll have at least 5 or 6 for this show. It's going to be an online event, and I'll share more about that as I have the details. But I'm okay if I don't finish and make 10 pieces. I'll still have enough to be in a series and enough of an idea to keep going. I've started with a sketch here. I forgot to seal it with matte medium so the graphite doesn't run, but that's okay. And I'm using a very light acrylic wash over the top to tone the piece. I decided to use chartreuse because I had used that in the previous piece and I want to keep everything consistent. This is the second piece that I had been working on, and I've got a few things sketched out. The first piece, I was working through some issues, and you can check out the video about that piece. I'll link to it. But it hasn't always been easy. Anyway, I'm using this acrylic wash, and it will start to buckle the paper. So what I've done is after the acrylic wash dried, I flipped the paper over and just toned the back with water, and that helps the paper flatten back out again so that I could paint on it more easily. The acrylic wash, I will come back in and darken it in a few places on the face just to give myself an idea of where I want to put the lighting and the shading. It's very loose, a very loose interpretation of it, and not something that I'm doing in great detail. But the shading from the wash will show through in some of the layers, and I always say there's no layer wasted, even if you mess up and you paint over things. I'll talk a little bit more about what this piece means to me when it's complete and in the set or within the series, within the other paintings. For now, I'm going to put on some music and let you just watch the process happen.